Hello beautiful people and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I go from this to this as I share with you my easy curly hair routine. If you find yourself struggling to manage your curls, to get them to look right, to feel confident in your curls, or even just to get the curls to bounce back after you have your hair straight, then this video is especially for you. These are some things that have really helped me and I really am excited to share it with you. It doesn't take several steps. It's super easy. Let's get it started. So we're starting with unwashed hair. I have had my hair straight now for 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks I think. I know that sounds so gross to some people, but if you are a curly hair friend, you already know. This is an accomplishment to make it stretch for 2 weeks. It doesn't look too bad, but it's time to go. We need to hydrate, we need to revive these non-existent curls and bring them back to life. First step is shampoo and conditioner. If you have naturally curly hair, it is so important that you choose a shampoo that not only cleanses your hair, but hydrates it properly without stripping your hair of its natural oils, because our curls need all the hydration it can get. I have been loving the Kitsch Rice Water Protein shampoo and conditioner bars. Yes, they're bars. We'll talk about that later. In the curly community, there's been so much information about rice water and all the benefits. I've heard so much about it. I'm sure you have too. I've been wanting to try out making my own rice water and doing the whole process, but it's a process and I ain't got time for that. So this makes it super convenient for me and I'm able to get the benefits of using rice water. If you're not familiar, rice water is rich in proteins, amino acids, and vitamins that help stimulate hair growth, strengthen your hair, prevent breakage, and also helps balance the scalp. Rice water also soothes hair cuticles, so it helps your hair to look softer and less frizzy, which we're all for. I've never tried shampoo bars or conditioner before. I never even heard of it until now, and I'm absolutely obsessed. One bar is equal to 100 washes, so it helps save on waste. They're vegan, cruelty-free, no sulfates or parabens, and it's safe for color-treated hair. The shampoo surprised me because it really suds up super well and it leaves my hair feeling really clean but hydrated at the same time. The conditioner, it makes the hair feel super soft. It helps me to be able to detangle a lot easier, so styling is a breeze. I have a discount code for you if you wanted to try them out yourself. I also have a link in my description that you can check out to get 25% off your first order. Kitsch ships in the US, Canada, UK, and Australia, also internationally to over 27 countries. They're also available for subscription for an even better discount, so definitely check it out. I will leave all the information in the description box for you. This is what my hair looks like before I shampoo my hair, and this is what it looks like after. Straight out of the shower, we are done with shampoo and conditioner, and now we're ready to start styling. It's so important to style your hair immediately after you get out of the shower, or at least style when your hair is still wet. You don't want any dry pieces because this is going to make styling very difficult. It's also going to cause you to use more product than you should, so make sure your hair is damp. If you get out of the shower and you have like a routine that you need to do, get a spray bottle before you style and just wet the pieces of your hair that are dry. Not only will this make it easier to style, but it will also help the curls manage better because they have that moisture still. If your hair is too wet out of the shower, do a microfiber towel. This one is from Kitsch, and just kind of damp your hair like so. So your hair's still damp, but not too damp. Somewhere in the middle. One necessary thing that I feel like all curly hair friends need is a Denman brush. This special brush, can you see that hair? Or is it just me? It's a lot of hair in that brush. All right, hold on. Okay. Denman brush. So the Denman brush is super essential because it has that silicone backing to help product really saturate your curls. That silicone backing also helps you to be able to manage it better and to be able to style it with the brush a lot easier. So if you haven't already gotten yourself a Denman brush, highly recommend getting yourself a Denman brush. Next thing that is essential is of course a conditioner. Now this is going to depend on your specific curl type. I am between 3B and 3C, and I like using a lot of different types of conditioners. I like to change things up. I have a couple favorites. I'm not partial. So today I'm actually using the Saltaire Curl Control Defining Conditioner. I have found that this has been working really well for my curls lately. I've loved it. I love the smell. This is how much I put, about 2 pumps of that conditioner into the hair. I'm gonna go ahead and run my fingers through my hair. You wanna make sure your curly hair is nice and coated in whatever conditioner you decide to use. I like to separate my hair into 2 sections to really help make this part easy for me. And I kind of just finger comb it at first. Make sure the hair is nice and coated, and now I'm going to take the Denman brush. You're going to start from the bottom and work your way. Be very gentle with your curls, show them some love, and work your way up. I like to also finger while I brush. It just helps me go a little easier on my hair. Man, there's nothing like a new Denman brush. This is a brand new one. It works really good. And my trick for me is to get my curls as straight as they can be while they're wet when I style them, because the curl pattern is so much prettier after I end up doing that. It just always works. Having shorter hair has really helped me in styling my curls. This process takes a lot less time. So when I had long hair, oh my goodness, it would take so long to do. So if you're between 3B and 3C like me, you're gonna look for conditioners that have a really good thick consistency. That is definitely what you're gonna need. So now that the conditioner is applied, now we can go to step 3. That step is finger coiling. I find that this method works so good for my hair type. It's something I have to do, especially after I'm wearing it straight for so long, to help them kind of be trained where to go. I'm gonna separate my hair into 2 sections. You're gonna have to take some more product, more than likely, because when you put the product all over your hair, you probably didn't get to the roots in the back. Like my hair, because it's thick, I really have to make sure I get to those roots. I'm gonna go ahead and take that Demon brush and brush through the hair again. I really should have a hair clip. No, we're just gonna keep going. Take the curl with my hand, probably like that size. I get to the root of it and I take my finger and I twirl the curl around. You know what? Shame on me. Get the clips. A clip to save the day. We really needed that. Once you brush that out, if it feels dry, definitely add more product. You can also reactivate the product by applying some water to it. That's also a tip to help you conserve the product that you're using and not to use too much. For now, I'm doing pretty good. I coated things really well. So again, you're gonna take that curl or that hair, twirl it around. Really make sure you get it tight to the root, because that, for me at least, is the part of my hair that gets super frizzy. Once you get the hang of it, once you do it once or twice, you just cruise through it. So it might be a little difficult or challenging at first to get the hang of it, but once you do, like I said, it goes pretty fast. Again, try to twist that as close to the root as you can and just keep working through the hair. This method changed how I felt about my curls, how I was able to manage them. It's done so much for me. If you have not already tried it, you need to try it, at least for your hair. Don't give up after the first try. And I promise you, you will see a difference in how your hair is styled versus when you don't do finger coiling. I was so happy when I was a part of a photo shoot. They had a professional hairstylist, like a celebrity hairstylist, style my hair, and he did the finger coiling method on my hair. It was amazing to see him do that on my hair, and I was like, see, I knew it. I knew I was doing the right thing. Don't get down on yourself if like you just feel like you can't get your curls right and it's so hard. Like, I feel you. I know it can be frustrating. It was for me for the longest time, but you will get the hang of it. Have patience with your hair. Give yourself some grace. You'll get there. I forgot to mention, I like to curl towards my face. I just find that the curls come out better when I do that. Play around with your hair, because everyone's hair is different and everybody's face shape is different. You might like it the other way. Experiment to find what works specifically for you. I'm gonna try to fast forward this. I like to bring these curls into the front of the hair because I find that when I style it, it gives it a really good look. So if you have a similar haircut to me, then this will work the best, I feel like, for your style. Finger coiling is done. Now to move on to the next step, the final step. Let me get my hair out of my face so I can talk to you properly. I used to be so scared of using hair gels for my curly hair because I didn't want it to come out crispy or like gel looking. My favorite hair gel that does not do that to my hair is the Miss Jessie's Jelly Soft Curls. This stuff is magic. It gives you the structure that you need from a gel, but does not leave your curls crispy or dehydrated. It hydrates the curls and makes them very soft and fluffy, just like it says, jelly soft curls, like literally soft and voluminous and beautiful. I love using this. No matter what conditioner I decide to go with to style my hair, I always use my Jelly Soft Curls. The Demon brush and the Jelly Soft Curls, these two things are my staples. It can be a little bit pricey, but it is worth it. It's so worth it. It will change your curly hair game. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back to where it was originally. I'm going to take just a little bit of that gel, like that much. I'm gonna rub it in my hands. We're gonna bunch the curls with that gel in my hands, like so. I love the smell of this. Make sure you cover all the curls. Scrunch as much as you can. I also like to take residual and kind of pat my hair down, lightly touch the rest of the curls so that the hair can be covered in that gel. And then I take my microfiber towel again and just kind of scrunch one last time to help with residuals so that we're not drenched, but also to help it set. I feel like doing this really helps the curls to set really nicely. Push my hair back. There you have it. If you have little pieces of hair here, I just kind of like to smooth it out with my fingers because I still have some residual product there. So that is it. That is how I style my curly hair. The next step is letting it air dry. I personally do not like to diffuse my hair. That's a personal preference. You can do whatever you need to do. For best results, let your hair air dry. This probably will take my hair, honestly, about 3 hours to dry. That might sound like a lot for some people, but it's worth it to me to get the best results. When I air dry my hair, the hair is just super soft and fluffy. It works with the products really well, I feel like. It also makes things so much easier because I don't have to worry about it. I can just go about my day just like this. I'm gonna let this air dry and get back to you when it's finished. And there you have it. We're all finished. Another reason why I love air drying is because I don't have to do any additional styling. The curls naturally separate as I'm going about my day, so it makes it really nice and easy. I get the volume that I want. I could go more voluminous than this. I could really shake it up and make it huge, but I like to prolong my hairstyle because I don't want to have to keep doing this every single day or every other day. This hairstyle will last me a good 3 to 4 days if I take care of it properly. So that was my easy curly hair routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you let me know in the comment section and leave a thumbs up for this video. It really helps me out. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos on this channel. Thank you again so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!